Are you ready to hear about Topsy the Elephant? Bam! Controversy.
Coconuts!
Mistreated by her handler. Murder! Stomped him to death. I want to see the killer elephant. She had her second attack. Slammed him into the ground again. Are you all caught up? Great. Roll it! After Topsy's second attack, the Four-Paw Circus decided, maybe it's not such a good idea to have this killer elephant hanging around. So they sold Topsy to the world-famous Sea Lion Park in Coney Island, New York, America.
A sea lion park and they want an elephant?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if Sea Lion Park had sea lions. I think that was just the name. Either way, they bought Topsy. And then by the end of that season, the owners of Sea Lion Park were like, hey, I don't think we want to be in the amusement park business anymore. And then they sold the park. And Topsy with it.
Well, where'd she go?
She stayed in the park, but these new owners came in and started redeveloping Sea Lion Park into a bigger and better amusement park called Luna Park. So, the new owners and creators of Luna Park, they put Topsy right back to work doing the same labor-intensive work that she was doing prior to this. Because, that never ended poorly for anybody. At one point during the redevelopment of Luna Park, Topsy was pulling the large vehicle of a ride that was being moved from one side of the park to the other. And she decided she doesn't want to do the work anymore. So she stopped.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Here's how her handler handled this.
Gave her some cocaine. A trunk full of coke.
Close. And by close, I mean not even close at all. No, he started stabbing her.
Stabbing?
Yeah, because, when your elephant doesn't want to work, just take a pitchfork and just start stabbing her.
Oh, sad.
And a police officer stepped in to get the handler to stop. Because, hey, maybe don't stab elephants.
Yeah.
You know what? Not even maybe. Absolutely do not stab elephants.
Yeah.
So, naturally, the handler handled this situation by letting Topsy loose, and she just began rampaging through the streets of Coney Island. And of course, the distraction did not work because the handler was arrested, and so was Topsy.
Topsy was arrested?
Okay, she was captured.
Did they put big handcuffs on her? Trunk cuffs? Just line her trunk up with handcuffs?
In December of 1903, this handler decided he wanted revenge on the police officers that arrested him. So he saddles up Topsy and rides her into the police station. Chloe, when I say into the police station, I don't mean to the police station. I mean through the front door.
Wait, did she burst through the doors or she's kind of just at the entrance?
Okay, maybe not so much burst through the front door, but definitely banging on the front door with elephant strength. This sent the officers inside scrambling to the jail cells in the back because that was the only place they could find to be safe. But she didn't make it very far.
Oh.
This is an elephant who didn't want to pull a ride vehicle. She's gonna get inside the police station and be like, no, I'm done.
That's true.
Stab me again, I dare you. Don't stab elephants, kids.
Yeah, the moral of the story is don't stab elephants and hashtag justice for Topsy.
Of course, this gets that handler fired. And also, he's the only handler that can handle Topsy. And also, this makes Topsy the second most famous elephant in Coney Island.
Who's the first?
The elephant brothel. So now, the owners of Luna Park have no one that can handle Topsy. Good news is, they decided to get rid of her. Bad news is, nobody wants a killer elephant.
I don't think I would want one.
You're not wrong. They tried to sell her, they tried to raffle her off, they tried to give her away. No one wanted her.
They just load her up in the truck and leave her on someone's front porch. Drive away.
So since the owners could not get rid of her, the best thing they decided on was, we could euthanize her by hanging her.
That's just not a good idea.
It gets worse. Because if you're going to hang an elephant in Coney Island, you're going to do the most Coney Island scheme imaginable.
Sell tickets?
Sell tickets! Luckily, the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, which is a really big mouthful, and I will from here on out be referring to them as the ASPCA. The ASPCA stepped in and said, look, hey, you can't hang an elephant. And so the owners of Luna Park were like, can we electrocute her? And the ASPCA was like, no, you can't electrocute the elephant. So the owners of Luna Park were like, can we poison her? No. So, no hanging, no electrocution, no poisoning. So now, the owners of Luna Park are in a pickle, and they put their heads together, and they came back to the ASPCA and said, okay, what if we hanged her, poisoned her, and electrocuted her at the same time?
And?
They thought this was a fantastic idea, while still charging admission.
Wow, what a time.
It gets worse. They wanted to add shooting her with an elephant gun to that, but literally could not find an elephant gun in time.
I'm gonna start protesting now.
We had to go to ground zero, Chloe. We're gonna go to Coney Island with our Topsy was innocent signs.
And t-shirts, and we'll sell them for $25.99.
That's oddly specific, but I like where your head's at.
Yeah, we can even provide stickers, mugs, snow globes, blankets, sweatshirts.
I was about to complain, but you kind of sold me on the blankets and sweatshirts. Which I'm sure you can find links to all of these down there in the description.
We're just profiting off of Topsy's death now.
Yeah, but when we do it, it's different.
We're no better.
And this is in support of Topsy. After all of this was set up and prepared for the euthanization of poor Topsy, just for funsies, Thomas Edison's film company got involved and they were given permission to film the entire thing. Because if you can't buy tickets to the elephant execution, at least you can watch it later. We recorded it. It's fine.
You need the proof, or I think you're lying.
Not only did they get the proof, but this movie, this short film, is in the Library of Congress. Not only do we have the proof, but we have the proof forever for whoever wants to watch it. And do not watch it because it is horrifying. I made the mistake of watching it. Don't do it.
Link below.
Anyway, the day came, and on January 4th, 1903, Topsy the Elephant was fitted with copper-lined sandals. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, Lucifer, the demon horse of the Denver airport, swooped in, roundhouse horse kicked everyone right in the damn mouth, gently placed Topsy under his arm, and they safely flew off together into the sunset. Which would be a way better ending to this story, but sadly, no. Topsy was fed carrots laced with cyanide, and then the switch was pulled. And after being poisoned and electrocuted, 2 large nooses hooked to a steam-powered engine tightened around Topsy's neck. Just to be sure. But after all was said and done, the ASPCA said, quote, they had never seen a more humane manner of causing death. So that was horrific.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
So now, more than 100 years later, Topsy lives on in our hearts. Because Chloe, I'm telling you right now, Topsy was innocent.
Hashtag justice for Topsy.